I'm here to cook. This is a little too tall for me. I'm here to cook keto pizzas, and I'm going to show you how to make delicious, tasting keto pizzas. I'm going to be making some ground Italian sausage right now as one of the toppings. So, let's go ahead and flip the camera. Point that down. I'm going to put this at a 6 and leave that rest for about a minute. I'm going to grab my tablet. Alright, now that the skillet is heated up and I found my tablet, apparently my mom was borrowing it. playing our dumb little poker games. Why is my app not working? Oh, here we are. Switch accounts. All right. Quick. Make sure you like if you haven't already. All you gotta do is hit that thumb right there and say hi right there. All right. First things first, we cook the Italian sausage. We have 1 pound of Italian style pork sausage. My mom got this on accident. She was supposed to get breakfast sausage and she got this. And I said, I'm not making biscuits and gravy with it, but I will use it to make sausage for pizzas. So, that's what I'm going to do right now. Sausage is her favorite topping for pizza, so she said, heck yeah. And she's been eating my keto pizzas because she's trying to lose weight. It's an easy tasty meal. Oh yeah, already browning already. All right. It looks like shit. It's because I haven't had a chance to cook it yet. It's raw sausage. It still has to break up. Mad cat. You look like a fucking pussy, I'll tell you that. You look like the kind of guy that begs to be the bottom. Bet the first day incarcerated you grabbed someone's pocket so quick. This motherfucker says, yes, daddy, like a fucking woman. Wants to come and troll someone's live. Pick the wrong guy. I'll cook you up quicker than I'm cooking this sausage. I know you know about that sausage. You spent a lot of time being one-on-one with sausage, haven't you? And I'd say it's not sausage you can eat, but I'm sure you've eaten your fill. You've been eating your fill for years. Go ahead and turn this up a little bit. Speed up the cooking. Didn't have anything to say now, huh? Alright, I'll just get my onion prepared. Now that my sausage is almost done, I'm gonna cut up my onion and start making the pizzas. Start to break up some of the bigger chunks. Maybe I should have grabbed a spatula. Dump a little bit of the mushroom water in there. I'm going to speed up this process just a little bit. Even though this is Italian sausage, I'm still going to do some seasoning. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of garlic powder. Even though it's got Italian seasoning in it, we're going to hit it with some Italian herbs and seasonings. We're going to, as the chef on Futurama say, bam, we're kicking it up a notch. I'm going to be making my own onion powder here soon, and I'm going to show you guys how I do it. I'm going to make an onion powder and then an onion salt. It's not Italian sausage until you season it. We's trying to do our ancestors up right. Alright, this is almost done cooking. I'd say about another 2 minutes. About to cut up an onion. There we go, that's what we wanted. We wanted a little bit of crispy sausage. When this time says 27 minutes, it's at 26. I'm going to pull the sausage off. Alright, there we go. That's enough crispy sausage. Alright, let's go ahead and move this over here where I'm going to chop the onion. Turn off the burner. I'm going to clean this while it's still hot. Otherwise that grease will set. Put that up there. Now we want to cut up an onion. Oh. let's get that one off. Don't need that layer. Even mess up the cut. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and slice this way about 3 times. 4. 5. I lied. Double that. 6 times. Now we're going to come across these and just cut again. What doesn't go on the pizza will go in a container for other items. Maybe I should have grabbed a bigger cutting board or a smaller onion. Don't do that. I've seen people do that in videos. Do not do that. That is not how you cut. You come down. You push away, come down, 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 push away. That's how you're supposed to do it. And that's probably chopped up enough. Because see, if you do it that way, you actually crush it instead of cut it. And you don't want to do that. So let's go ahead and oh, there goes some onion on the floor. Yeah, I should have chose a bigger cutting board. Got onion all over the countertop. Holy shit, that's a lot of onion all over the countertop. How did I make that much fly off? That's wild. Yeah, I should have got a bigger cutting board because it was clearly not enough space. Usually I don't have onions on the counter after cutting. Clean as we go, we don't have dishes at the end. Then you're overwhelmed with a pile of extra work. Alright, next step is making the pizzas. We've got all the toppings ready. Where should I assemble this? I guess the stove is the best place, it's the most room I have. Is that or on top of my washer and dryer? All right. So we've got the sausage. The onion. We've got our three sauces will go right up here. Mushrooms. Then I got two other meat toppings. We're just gonna use up all these pepperoni, so alright. Now we're gonna do a couple minis for my mom and a big one for me. Ah. Wow, so I can make exactly 6 minis. Alright. That's a lie. I bet I can do 7. Yep. 7 mini pizzas. Alright. Oh, God. That looks like we're gonna have 3 marinara ones. Alright, let's get a spoon. And we're gonna spread the sauce all the way around. We don't want to see any crust. We're doing crustless mini pizzas. If you have crust on a mini pizza, there's such little you can do with the pizza. But if you do crustless, you enter a whole new territory of what you can do. It opens up double the space, because if you do crust, you gotta have an edge. And mini pizzas, there's not much there. If you take an edge on it, I don't see the point in that. Okay. And now we gotta do the barbecue. I'm gonna do 2 original and 2 sweet and smoky. Now this is Sweet Baby Ray's no sugar added barbecue sauce, so this is keto friendly. And it's by Sweet Baby Ray's, but they call it the Ray's brand. So look for Sweet Baby Ray's, no sugar added. And it'll say Ray's on it. Get that. This is how I get barbecue sauce without sugar. And it's good. I really like the sweet and smoky one. It's great with pulled pork, barbecue chicken sandwiches, all kinds of business. All right. Oh no, get off the sauce. I should hold these things, make it easier. Then it doesn't slide. I was just trying to stand behind the camera and look at the chat. All right. Now we'll use that sausage for this. Use that spoon for the sausage, and look at that. Oh yeah. All right. How are we gonna do these? All right, I think that's enough cheese. And now the toppings. So we're gonna do. I'm gonna give her one sausage and pepperoni. Actually, what I'm gonna do with these pepperonis? We're essentially gonna try to break them into 4 pieces. going to do a pinch of sausage. A pinch of onion. And we're going to give her a couple mushrooms. All right, I feel like that's a little too much topping, and I'm going to try to do a lot less. I just wanted to give her one with everything on it. All right. Now this one's just going to be a barbecue. Sausage and mushroom. This one is also for the old lady. Sausage mushrooms like her favorite pizza. I'm going to do a pepperoni. Actually, I'm going to do something. It'd be way easier if I just cut these instead of trying to shred them in half. So I'm going to cut these pepperonis into quarters. Give her a pepperoni and sausage. All right. What I didn't tell you was I was also going to use steak on a pizza. I'm going to do steak and onion on this one, and steak and mushroom on the other one. All right, so we've got to get a little more steak for the other pizza. All right, so we've got a steak and onion, a steak and mushroom, a sausage mushroom, a sausage, mushroom, pepperoni, onion, a sausage pepperoni. Let's see, what else am I going to do? I guess I'll do a pepperoni and sausage on the marinara sauce. And the last pizza, I'm gonna do a steak, onion, and mushroom. All right. All right, let's turn that down. Surprised how dead this chat was with what I just made. Now I gotta sprinkle a little bit more cheese on top of that. I think these are supposed to be thinner, but I made them fat as shit. All right, now let's hit these with a couple of seasonings. A little bit of onion powder. We're gonna go with a little bit of the garlic powder. We're gonna go with a hint of Italian herbs and seasonings. And last but not least, some freshly cracked pepper. All right. And now we wait. 7:59. ahead and work on getting everything put away.
What's up, man? How's it going? I don't know.
Just did a video recommending keto pizzas, and I made 7 different kinds of pizzas.
Nice.
Steak and onion, steak and mushroom, and onion, pepperoni sausage, pepperoni and sausage mushroom. Just went different combinations.
Sounds like you covered all bases, that's for sure.
Couple ones with steak, which I was excited to try.
Did steak pizza? Yeah, I used to like it when they had the Philly steak. That was good shit.
Yeah, I got steak and onion, and a steak and mushroom and onion.
Nice.
And then steak and mushroom, so I did 3 different ones to see what would taste best. I didn't want to pair the steak with a lower grade meat, so I just paired it with a vegetable.
That makes sense.
It's kind of like taking you out to a fancy restaurant. Why waste the dough when you can take you out to some cheap Mexican place and leave you there?
Taking a shit, Kyle.
He shot himself to death right down the toilet. What were his last words? Shouldn't have eaten that last taco. What a glorious last words.
One more thin mint, sir. Oh, I couldn't possibly. Just a thin mint. You ever seen that Monty Python?
No, I've seen the Monty Python, yeah.
Where the fat guy in the French restaurant,
I forgot about
he
that
gives
scene.
him the thin mint and he explodes.
Yeah.
That shit was great.
He kept insisting he didn't want to do it. He kept insisting he should just do
John
it.
Cleese? Yeah, that guy's like the devil's advocate.
What about the history of the world part 1?
That was pretty good.
That was a wild movie.
Life of Brian was pretty good too.
Life of Piccolo was pretty good. What was that football movie with the guy with the cancer? I can't remember what it was called. Brian Song. Yeah. brags about this French toast for weeks. Tells me tomorrow we're going.
Dude,
Comes out here with his shrimp tacos.
I got a fucking headache. No, I don't make steak tacos.
Oh, I guess you fucking with the steak too.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with any shrimp. That's too many steps. This is easier. Much easier. Doesn't happen very often, but it happens.
to conclude, if only you were in spirit enough to be able to do another steak taco. Wait, did you do a steak taco video yet?
Yep.
Okay.
Done and done.
What, did you do shrimp taco yet?
Yeah, we did one a
Okay.
while back. We can do a recap though.
I'm just curious. I've done so many videos on that channel at this point, I have to double check sometimes. A few times I've accidentally gotten the same drink.
Oh, shit.
But when you've done like 300 beverages,
Hey, man.
it's like, oh, I haven't tried that. Go back, you're like, oh, I
Oh, wait,
tried
yeah, I
that
did.
200 beverages ago.
Yeah, I covered that. That's always good to have a basis covered.
Yes, I'd like to cover your face. I mean, yes.
Yeah,
But bases are covered.
cover your face.
Skeet, skeet.
Skeet, skeet.
And I tell you what, Dave Chappelle had some of the funniest fucking skits. Him is freaking. That one where he was Prince.
Oh, God. Those are the best.
Those are some of the fucking funniest
Yeah,
ones.
those are the best ones.
And then they confirmed interview that actually went down exactly like that.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh Jesus Christ!
And then we have pancakes.
And then we had pancakes. Right? He said we had pancakes. I forgot about that.
Blouses win.
That's right. I forgot they were wearing fucking blouses. That's why he had that purple blouse on.
Uh-huh. It wasn't even close. It was a landslide victory.
These guys were so. He was sitting there in some platform boots and suede and
Looking like he was from some kind of pirate. Fucking.
Gotta cut you into 8 slices of bitch-a-roni.
I'm trying to fucking cut my fingers.
Or bite your tongue again.
Yeah, that sucked so bad, dude.
You sounded like
Dude, that sucked so
You sounded
bad.
like a mulligan, dude. I was like, oh my god, this
Sucked
poor guy.
so fucking bad. Like, the last time I did it, I bit both sides. This time I only bit the one fucking side. But dude, that sucked bad enough, man. Fuck, bro.
Didn't stop you from sounding like a mulligan. I was like, this guy sounds like some hillbilly inbred from the hills of Missouri.
It was fucking hills have eyes shit. Man. It was bad. It was bad, dude.
Or what was the other one? The fucking where they
I
were all
can't tell you
inbred.
how fucking painful that shit is. Wrong Turn.
Yeah, I love
Yeah,
Wrong
dude,
Turn.
that shit was crazy.
I watched all 5 of them.
No shit?
Yeah.
Fuck, I didn't even know they made 5. I didn't know they made like 3.
There was the Insane Asylum was 3 or 4, and then they had another one after that, which was this family ends up getting like 2 of them end up getting arrested, and then the dad ends up breaking them out of the jail, and shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
They end up like eating a whole bunch of people. Like they take down a whole town of people. Like it.
Some good fucking movies.
The first one was the best one. The lead actress. I can't think of her name right now, but it was also the same girl that was in Buffy and in the new guy.
Oh, Liza Dushku.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's fucking hot.
I actually found out that DJ Qualls was gay, and I was like, what?
Doesn't surprise me.
I just had no idea. All these movies where he's
Sir,
like,
contrary to popular belief, not everyone in Hollywood is a homosexual.
then I want you to say, what a lovely tea
Oh,
party.
what a lovely tea party.
God, that guy was great.
Dietrich Bader? Yeah, dude.
One of my favorite roles for him was the neighbor in Office Space.
Dude,
Hey, yo,
oh
get
yeah.
Get a little at $60.
Get some tits on the generator! Tits! Fuck yeah, dude.
it's convenient for you.
Probably could. It's just not happening tonight.
No. That's what I said in the morning. She doesn't want to go tonight. She was just complaining about this sore that's not getting any better. She said she wanted to go to the hospital and run out of a few people take.
Yeah, probably.
Alright. Where's my steak pizzas? Where's my pizza cutter? Oh no, why did I do that?
Why would you do that?
No, I gotta wash it.
Motherfucker.
Right? And I gotta dirty it. Then I gotta wash it again. Gosh damn dumb shit.
Motherfucker. Ain't that some shit?
Damn girl, you are like a pot of sunshine in the early morning. Remember they were hitting on the girls?
Oh, yeah.
He's like, you gotta say something classy. Boy, I bet you got a big old dick and balls. Remember? That shit was so fucking funny. His buddy's looking back like, how the fuck did that just happen?
Right. Some fucking pizza.
My ancestors would be like, what kind of pizza is that? I'm like, I'm just trying to make it healthy, you fat fucks. There's a reason you all die at 55 of high cholesterol and heart attacks.
Mm-hmm. Trying to avoid all that, that's all.
Yeah.
Sleep, motherfucker!
That is the contrary belief of what happened to Tony at the end of Sopranos, but I like to think that it didn't go down that way. With everything that happened to Tony throughout the series, and how he proved himself, I like to think that shooter didn't make it to Tony to kill him.
Tony's a survivor. Fuck, that fucker licked a couple shots.
Yeah. Ugh. And when he beat the guy they called the Buff Tony or whatever, and he beat the brakes off of that guy like it was, then he picked him up and slammed him.
Beat the brakes off him.
That's
dude,
when I realized
heard nobody fucking say that in forever, dude.
But that was when I realized, I was like, damn, that guy doesn't fuck around.
Nah.
That muscular dude was fucking huge, and he just fucking slammed him around like he was a goddamn ragdoll.
I was like, what's her name, the psychologist. Yummy.
I figured you would.
Mm-hmm.
See, I had a thing for his daughter.
Oh man, that psychologist chick.
When she was in college, his daughter was hot. This psychologist would have gotten in my head too much.
Oh my god, I loved her.
He's like, dig around, baby. She was very Italian.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't the biggest fan of Tony's wife, but I did
Edie
find
Falco. Yeah, she was a bitch.
I did find out that the rock star guy that was Zaz, the who was like one of the right hand guys, you know what I'm talking about?
Oh.
Victor Van Zandt or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently his wife in the show was actually his real life wife.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. I was like, he actually married that big titty blonde girl. Apparently they were married for like 10 years.
Fuck, dude.
I was like, well, there you go, Vic. At least we know you like big old boobies. Have you seen Lilyhammer?
No, I heard it was good though.
Yeah, I'm on the first season. It's fucking killer. It's
Isn't that where
written by
like
him.
some gangster fucking goes into hiding in like Norway or
Yeah,
some
they try to
shit?
kill him, so then he ends up ratting and has to hide in fucking goddamn European country in like Norway or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Super Club.
Nice. I heard it was decent.
Written by him too.
Mm-hmm.
He also got two of the writers from Boardwalk Empire and two of the writers from Sopranos. So they had a really solid team.
Nice.
They don't have three seasons, but it has a conclusion. But I'm not there yet. I need to see the British show, but I haven't seen
Did
that.
you know that
Nope, didn't know that.
My Blue Heaven? You ever heard of that movie with Steve Martin? The comedy where the guy is the fucking in witness relocation and Rick Moranis is like his contact?
Nope.
That's also about Hank Hill
And Hill from...
from Goodfellas.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's also about Hank Hill. They're both the same dude that story is about. Except My Blue Heaven is the story about once he gets into the witness relocation.
Oh, really? So
Yeah.
it's like a sequel to Goodfellas?
But it was more like a comedy.
So I need to see that.
But yeah. And they were actually done right around the same time, too. Yeah, it's called My Blue Heaven.
I gotta check that out then. He said he could take the bar over you want. You need to make you a drink? I don't know. Okay. All right, now we're gonna move upstairs to actually eat the pizzas.
That's the best part.
Some would say that is the best part.
That and not having to clean up afterwards because you cleaned as you went. That's my favorite part.
I don't know if you noticed, I did do that.
Because that way I can fucking get
The only
fat.
thing I didn't clean is this pizza pan.
That way I can get fat, sassy, lazy, eat, and fucking go to sleep.
But to be fair, it's still got food on it.
Because
So.
I'm fucking old.
You are old. You were so old, I often wonder if I'm gonna have to find you dead.
You never know. God willing. Nah. I want to die on the fire line.
I figured you were gonna say behind some lady's thighs.
Well, that's how you get to Valhalla. Either in battle or betwixt a maiden's thighs.
Well, you finished those quick.
That's usually how it goes down.
Yeah, quick, fast, in a hurry.
You fuck around when it comes to dinner.
Hey now,
Hey now.
you're a rock star. See, that's when you would say the next line of the song, but you're dumb. You don't get the game.
Running on reserves right now. I fucking didn't eat in enough time and my fucking migraine's killing me.
Having a vagina will do that to you.
Yeah, well, you know. Shit happens when you're old.
You're not that old. You're not even 50, Chad.
4 more years.
4 more years. Hey, that's a presidential serve. You've got it in you. All right. Just keep telling yourself 4 more years. 4 more years.
Shit. Myself nothing. Fuck, man. I'm never gonna retire. That's just the pussy.
3 more nations have dropped tariffs in the United States.
Yeah, there's a big fucking thing about China right now. They fucking are down 115%. Did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
They're regretting this right now.
Uh-huh.
They're like, we should have just listened to Trump at the get-go. All right, folks. Get off me. Time to eat these pizzas. Just gonna make myself a drink real quick. Where is strawberry kiwi? Alright, pour a little bit of that in here. Where's my Sprite? Oh, did I forget my Sprite? Son of a bitch. I challenge you to a duel. High noon. Ah, I've returned with my beverage. Where's my wireless charger? Where's my wireless charger? Hold on, I gotta find my tripod thingy. Where the hell? Charger? Alright. First up, we've got steak and mushroom on sweet and smoky barbecue. I was worried I made them too thick, but they're actually perfect. The steak and mushroom's pretty good together. Let's try the steak and onion. That was pretty good too. I like the steak and onion. Now, this one's steak, onion, and mushroom. Now, this one I think is on a marinara sauce. Very good. Each of these pizzas are like 15 grams of protein, 20 grams of protein. They're 0 carbs and about 100 calories. 125 calories, maybe. As the pizza shell, it's only 25 calories. The sauce is only about 15 calories. That's 40 calories. The rest of the calories are the meat and the cheese. I'm going to try making a steak pizza using steak sauce as the sauce. I'm curious how that'll be. I had so much ice, it took me that long to dump the whole can into the cup.
Oh, last piece of pizza. So unfortunately, the steak, mushroom, and onion was on marinara. So that one is actually last place. I think it goes steak and onion on barbecue, steak and mushroom on barbecue, and then steak, mushroom, and onion on marinara. So I'll give the steak and onion a 7. I will give the steak and mushroom a 6.5. And I will give the steak, onion, and mushroom on marinara a 6. None of them were bad, but I don't think the marinara pairs as well with the steak, mushroom, and onion combination as the barbecue sauce does. All in all, pretty good. 3 pizzas totaling out to about 300 calories and about 60 to 70 grams of protein. I'm not hungry anymore, I'll tell you that. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out the game channel. At the homepage, scroll down to the recommended. You'll see I'm Turtle Ninja, and you'll see Remy the Turtle, and you'll see Big Soul Turtle. Drop the turtle some subs. Come watch us play video games. You can even participate and join in our lobbies. But until next time, folks, Crazy Cow out.